Did Trump just change America's future? The Genius Act shakes the crypto world. In the dead of night, the corridors of the White House felt as though a major decision was about to unfold. Behind a closed door sat U.S. President Donald Trump, and in front of him was a document, one signature away from potentially reshaping the entire digital economy of the world. A few moments of silence, and then Trump picked up the pen. With his signature on the Genius Act, not only was a new law enacted, but America also sent its clearest message yet to the world of cryptocurrency. The game is about to change. Today, we're going to dive deep into this very topic. But before that, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our latest updates. Now, let's begin today's discussion without any further delay. Let us tell you, this is the same Trump known for bold statements and trade wars, but this time it was different. This time, he wasn't just reshaping his own image, he was giving a whole new direction to the foundation of the American economy. The Genius Act, a name as intriguing as its impact is far-reaching. This law, for the first time, establishes a clear regulatory framework for stablecoins, cryptocurrencies pegged to the U.S. dollar. In the world of crypto, stablecoins are considered a medium that brings stability to an otherwise volatile market. These are digital tokens whose value is usually pegged to $1 US. That's precisely why their usage is growing day by day, especially for trading purposes. But here's the catch. Unless there's a legal guarantee to trust these coins, why would the average person adopt them? That's exactly the trust gap the Genius Act aims to fill. This act was passed with a vote of 308 to 122, meaning it wasn't just Republicans backing Trump's proposal, several Democrats supported it too. Trump gave credit to the crypto community for this success, saying, "This is the result of your hard work and dedication." But the story doesn't end there. Trump also hinted at an upcoming document that will impose a 35 to 40% import duty. He called it part of a trade agreement and added that he's open to exploring other options as well, like opening the U.S. economy to more trade under certain terms. Now think about it. On one hand, America is embracing digital assets, while on the other, it's talking about controlling foreign goods through import duties. This is a dual game. Look closely at Trump's strategy. On one side, he's reassuring American investors that digital assets are safe, and on the other, he's brandishing the sword of tariffs at the rest of the world. The Genius Act has sparked a celebratory mood within the crypto community. For the first time, the U.S. government has opened a path to regulatory transparency for stablecoins. Companies now have clear guidelines stating that if a stablecoin issuing entity goes bankrupt, the first priority will be to repay the coin holders. This is a major relief for the segment of people who had long considered this industry too risky to trust. Another key provision added to the law is the strict enforcement of rules to prevent money laundering and transactions linked to terrorism. This means no stablecoin issuer will be allowed to operate without proper KYC procedures and regulatory compliance. It builds a new wall of trust, a wall that offers protection from fraud. Crypto supporters are hopeful that this act will now encourage mainstream financial companies to step into the digital space. For banks, it's a green signal to embrace digital assets and adopt new technologies. That's why it's being hailed as the new era of crypto. Christian Catalini, founder of MIT's Crypto Economics Lab, said, "This will open new doors. Many new issuers will emerge, giving consumers more choices. And when choices grow, competition grows. And when competition grows, innovation is born. That, after all, is the real strength of any industry." But every coin has two sides. The Genius Act has its fair share of critics, too. They argue that the regulations are still overly industry-friendly and fall short when it comes to consumer protection. Many believe that strict control over the illegal use of stablecoins, money laundering, and terrorist financing remains an unfulfilled promise. Some experts even claim that the Trump administration sees this law more as a massive business deal, a kind of trump card. Trump has a habit of negotiating like a businessman, and here too he has entered the crypto arena with the same mindset. He even mentioned that if necessary, he would make phone calls to explore ways to open up the U.S. economy further for trade. Talking about the long-term impact of this law, it is likely to accelerate the shift toward a cashless economy. Imagine a world where the digital dollar on your phone is valid for every transaction, big or small. How much simpler life would become. And this isn't just about America. If the U.S. adopts this path, other nations are likely to follow its lead. As of now, many countries, including India, have yet to establish a clear policy on crypto. But the GENIUS Act could act as a form of pressure. It could spark a race, one that the U.S. has already begun, and now other nations may need to take concrete steps to avoid being left behind. This act will bring transparency to crypto trading. Only when consumers know that their digital dollars have legal protection will they feel confident enough to invest. And that investment is what will strengthen the digital market. The success of this technology depends on stablecoins being adopted by everyday people as a legitimate mode of payment. Trump's move is being seen as one of the major decisions of his term. Once again, he has shown that no matter what critics say, he has the courage to do things differently. And when he said, "This law is the result of your dedication," it wasn't just a political line. It was a nod of support to the very ecosystem that has long waited for this change. The moment you hear the name GENIUS Act, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just about crypto. It's about the future. It's preparation for a world where physical currency may become a thing of the past, and every pocket holds a digital wallet. A world where millions can be transacted with a single click, and every transaction comes with full legal protection. If we look at America's economic history, this act is as significant as the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. Back then, a system was established to regulate physical currency. Now, a similar framework is being created for digital currency. The only difference is, this time the platform is digital, but the impact is just as profound. No matter how much Trump's critics may oppose him, one thing is certain. The GENIUS Act marks the beginning of a new debate. A debate about a financial system where transactions are transparent, fast, and legally protected. This debate will eventually reach every country that still sees digital currency as an unregulated threat. As this law takes effect, a new wave of activity will ripple through the crypto industry. New startups will emerge, traditional banks will begin updating their systems, and perhaps the day isn't far when your local milkman will accept direct payments in digital dollars. And if that happens, the first credit will go to Trump, because he not only signed a law, but gave the crypto world a brand new identity.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.